Everyone knows me as the guy who only talks about solos, but this season I decided to take on a new challenge, qualifying for Division 2 of FNCS. So after weeks of full grinding, I got my best ever placement at top 22 and I secured a qual for Div 2. In this video I'll break down exactly how I did it, so you can do the same. Now before we start this VOD review, I still want to talk a little bit about the preparation we did before the tournament. Because if you guys know how to grind like we did, then you might get similar results. So I think it all started when I dropped my ex-teammate Cuff. It's actually one of the most difficult decisions I had to make. Because Cuff and I had been playing together since 2020. Like, I've known him for over 5 years, and yeah, it was pretty hard for me to tell him, we're not trioing anymore. Yeah, I felt like he was holding me back. He didn't really improve at the rate that I was improving. I wouldn't have gotten this placement if I kept playing with Cuff. Like with Cuff, I was getting like top 8k placements. I can show it on the screen right now. We were getting like top 8k in like the FNCS last chance qualifier. So I decided to pick up my new teammates Arku and Something Random. These players, they also had like 800 PR like me. And yeah, they were actually decent at the game. And I was like, oh shit, we do have some potential here. And for the people that have been following my channel for the past couple of weeks, you know that I've been grinding a lot of scrims. Like I've been telling you guys, I've been grinding a lot of scrims. Like I got into the Elite Rivals server and then I got into Elite Prospects. I've been practicing those scrim servers mainly. We basically played every rival session there was. So we played like so many scrims, and the mindset we had was like we were making a lot of mistakes in the scrims, but we said like if we make these mistakes now, then we can fix them before the tournament. We get the mistakes out of the way, so we stop making the same mistakes in the tournament. Like Fortnite competitive, a lot of it comes down to not making as many mistakes. So you want to minimize how many mistakes you're making. If you make a mistake in early game, you might die in early game. But if you fix that mistake, now you can survive till the mid game. But if you make some mid game mistakes, maybe you run into a fight or you have a bad rotate. If you make mid game mistakes, then you might die in the mid game, right? But if you fix that mistake as well, all of these little mistakes, if you fix them, like you start losing less and you start winning more. So I think that's kind of the mentality we had. We're just trying to learn what our mistakes are right now and then get them out of the way before the tournament. Now for my next point, I want to talk about the balance between fighting skills training and like your scrim practice. I think you gotta play as many scrims as possible. That is my opinion. Ranked, creative, like all of those things where you practice your fighting skills. I think it is important, especially for beginners. But I have been practicing my fighting skills for, a couple of months now. Like ever since I came back, fighting skills has kind of been my focus. I first earned in the Solo Victory Cups, and that's when I full focused on scrims. But then after that, I started full focusing on my fighting skills. So right now, my fighting skills are actually pretty decent. In day 2 of the Divisional Cup, we got like a 40 bomb in our first game. And that's not because I am the best fighter myself. I didn't carry that game. Like Something Random and Arku got the most amount of kills, I think. So like my fighting skills in game still need some work and everything. And the point I was trying to make about the 40 bomb is like Something Random is actually a crazy fighter in game. And I still beat him in creative most of the times. Like we basically, if we play like 60 rounds in creative, we basically end up like 30 to 30 or something. Sometimes I even beat him. You gotta be honest, Random. Sometimes I beat you. But yeah, my fighting skills, I think fighting skills is a very important thing. But for, like most players, I've noticed, they just grind so much ranked and they grind so much creative. And they don't really realize that Fortnite competitive is all about scrims. Like you have a tournament, right? You have a tournament. And then you have scrims, which is basically a tournament game, but then a practice session, right? And if you guys are not practicing the practice sessions a lot, then you're not really practicing Fortnite competitive a lot. Like scrims is the most important thing. So that's what you gotta prioritize. I basically wake up and I start training my aim instantly for like 1 hour, maybe 2 hours. I train my aim, then I might hop off, take a break, maybe do a workout, whatever, do some exercise. And then I come back, I do some more fighting training, maybe like some 1v1s or a little bit of mechanics training. Not too much, like mechanics training. I do like the Raiders Impossible edit course, if you've seen that. Like I do that a lot. And then I just grind some 1v1s. Then I start playing scrims as soon as my teammates get on. Like when my teammates get on and there's scrims hosted, then I'm just playing scrims, Like that's all I did. Yeah, we also VOD reviewed a little bit. And we did a lot of 3v3 off-spawn prac as well. So that's something to note. I've never done 3v3 off spawn prac in my life. Like that's where you go into a custom match. So I use a custom code We go into, you know, like a normal scrim, basically, but only with 2 teams, and we land at the same drop spot, our drop spot. And then we just fight off spawn to learn the drop spot and how to fight there, how to land there as well. And that's, yeah, you're gonna see, like, we're not dying off spawn. I think, yeah, we died off spawn 0 times. 0 times. Only one game where Arku got killed out of the sky, and then we just rebooted him. Like most games in our day 1, we didn't really die off spawn, so that's really, really good. Yeah, to be honest, that's pretty much it. Like, we grinded so hard to get this placement. I think we actually deserved it. Like, if you grind in a way that you actually deserve a placement, then you're gonna get the placement, if you know what I mean. Like, we were over-prepared. We practiced in super hard scrims, like scrims that were way harder than Division 3. So if you do that, yeah, you're just gonna be so prepared, you're gonna do well. And by the way, we are trying to hit 10k subs right now, so if you could please just like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment W Vaults in the comment section, I would really appreciate it. I don't know if I told you yet, but yeah, my teammate's PC started full bugging right before this tournament, like 15 minutes before the tournament. So we started very late, we started 30 minutes late because of it. And then also in this game just crashed. So yeah, random's game, like his PC was full bugging. This game kind of crashed halfway through the first fight, basically. We got these kills, you know, like we're not losing the off-spawn fights at least. That's good. But now in our first mid-game fight, random's PC just full crashed. I don't know why. But here we're just fighting these kids. And we still get like 18 kills as a duo this game. Like Arku's getting a lot of kills here. Yeah, he played pretty well this game. Like Arku's fighting the other while I'm fighting this guy. Kind of trade right there. Here I thought, okay, like I have a decent peek. And I can just pop a mini before he can pop heals. Like he was still holding the floor. And then he started popping some heals there, so I thought, okay, you know, this is my time to jump in. I have an advantage right here. I already hit a better shot than him. I got the kill. Like, Met Mist is so hard to see through. Kind of missed my shot there. I don't think game 1 is that interesting. Yeah, we just double keyed a little bit. Arku was actually fragging out here. I guess we can look from his POV somewhere in these fights. Okay, so he killed that kid right there. Here's our player. Jumped on him. Boom. Easy. Another kid. Boom. Max. Full pieced. Let's go. Yeah, Arku played well this game. Then we kind of made a couple of mistakes here. Because we were still trying to hard W key as a duo. And I guess it didn't really work out that well. So eventually there was a team on the mountain just holding us. While we were just W keying still. Like we had 17 kills at this point. That mountain team is just full holding us. And we kind of just rotated late because we were fighting. And then Arku went down early in Storm somewhere. He got this kill. Not sure exactly what happened there. I just got full beamed. Now instead of rotating in, which is almost pretty close, maybe he could have done it with the kneecapper. But he started healing off, but he didn't have enough HP, unfortunately. So he went down early, and he had all the mats as well. 120 builds, which is kind of unfortunate. But, yeah, I died very shortly after. Like there was a max pool over the water. Like yeah, I couldn't make that rotate. I just died. Let's just move on to the game number 2. Now in our first game, Arku and I kind of clutched like 50 points right there. But we were still in low elo because we started late. 50 points is also kind of average, right? So here we're still W keying in this second game. I think we could have just instantly, you know, started playing for endgame a little bit more. We could have gotten so many kills in endgame, you know? Like, it's so easy to get kills in endgame as a trio, but yeah, we decided to go for some kills. I think I got a knock right there. Or I don't know who got the knock. Okay, random got the knock. So we got some kills right here. But eventually we do end up being very scuffed because there's some teams holding us. Like we're fighting still at this point, right? Very late into the game. All getting kind of scuffed. Very scuffed on mats at least. Now zone does pull on us. But I think it was random that went down earlier. Let's see what happened. So he's getting beamed a bit. Getting held. Was that us behind him? Yeah, okay, that was us. Bro, what? Where did this guy... Where did he come from? Okay, yeah, well, Arku... Or, Random went down earlier. Wow, okay. Arku went down as well. Yeah, I went down very shortly after. Don't even know what happened there. I think they just... Yeah, okay, they just killed me. I had like a very little mats. This was our worst game. All of our games from now are like top threes, you know? Yeah, look at this. We got an 11 kill third, 7 kill third, 23 kill win, 1 kill third, and then a 3 kill seventh. So this is, I guess, our worst game out of those. But yeah, let's just see how we got this consistency, right? Like we got some very decent games. Some, yeah, a 20 bomb even. I'm gonna show you exactly how we did it, yeah? Now, for our early game, of course, we gotta be able to survive past the early game. So we did a lot of 3v3 off-spawn frag. Let me enable the crosser. We did 3v3 off-spawn frag, and we got the drops down. Arku went down to this kid right here. He just killed him mid-air. It's kind of unfortunate, like our boss goes like this, and you know, like that does give Lair an opportunity to land first and just beam us mid-air. It's kind of one of the only bad things about our drop spot, probably. But yeah, Arku went down out of the sky. Luckily, I do have a better drop than this kid. Not luckily, we got the drop map down. This kid is trying to get the gun, but I landed first. I got it. And I just killed him. And now here, I know Arku just went down to Lair, so I'm hiding behind this brick on purpose. So they don't really have an angle, right? Lair is there. I'm just sitting right here behind this rock. Now random, he got the chest on top, and he just went down on this kid, and this kid just dropped. Got the knock on him. So now we just got the reboot card and rebooted Arku real quick. Let's skip to the mid game fight. Yeah, so here we're fighting this trio. Like we're still in low elo, you know, like we should be pretty confident to take these fights. Let's look for a random POV. He gets some kill here. Oh, he gets a full box on the kid. Nice. Now another pulse scanner so we can see the opponents nearby. Absolutely broken. These kids are sitting here in the builds. Like, Random is a very confident fighter. Like, I like it a lot. Like, he gets so many kills. Arku went down here. Let's actually see how that happened. We can still learn from this VOD review ourselves, right? I'm not only gonna show you what I did well. I guess that's the most important thing. But I also want to see, you know, some of our mistakes. Oh, so Arku... Oh, he had 40 builds. He just got beamed. He was very low HP. Now I'm on him. Like I'm gonna make sure that he doesn't get killed. I hit this kid. Reset. Full box him. This kid is just trapped now, right? He jumped in. Now here I went for a safe angle. Real quick. I just waited for him. Like usually what kids do if they're in a box like this, by the way. If they're in a box like this and there's only one edit open. They kind of do like a low ground peek here. They just jump up and try to shoot you this way. So I was just sitting here from a very clean angle, and if he just popped up like this, I would have had like the best angle on top of his head. Could have just maxed him. But he mantled out and I got the kill, and Random killed the other. So now we just rest, and we're chilling again. Let's see, do we get more kills? Yeah, somewhere here. Random with the kills again. Yeah, okay, so we're just doing a dead side rotate at this point, right? Like our rotates are very clean. It's actually pretty impressive how clean our rotates are in this tournament. Like the congestion is all here, right? And we're just kind of chilling at this side. Now Random does jump on this kid. That we got very low. Got the ball, nice. Yeah, so he got a very good good refresh on that. Arku also got like 150 mats from that, which is fantastic. Now I saw some teams in front of us here. Like I'm kind of leading the rotate at this point because Random got the kill in Storm. It happens a lot that I'm frontside leading the rotate while Random is actually the IGL. And yeah, I think it's kind of bad in some situations. So I used wood. Like I know, like I've been coaching some people, you know, some people that are, you know, maybe at like 500 PR, maybe even lower PR. I do so many things automatically, like building wood on the rotates and then just switching to metal when I finally get in. And that's something they wouldn't do, if you know what I mean. Like they would just like use metal on the rotate. They spend like 200 metal like this, and then they also build a metal box or something. Something like that. Actually, you guys gotta pay attention to all these little things that we're doing, basically. Like if you want to learn the most, if you're like bad at the game, if you're starting out Fortnite competitive, if you're a beginner, look at everything we're doing. Like they are, for instance, like random is rotating out of zone, and I'm just pressuring this kid so he like he's distracted, right? Arku is on him. Arku can just kill him as I distract him from low ground. I'm just support spraying basically, shooting with my pump. Now he does get a good pump on me, not gonna lie. But I was just being a good third party for him. And I think Arku does get the kill eventually. Yeah. So he got the kill. Get sprayed a little bit by another team that holds us right here. Yeah, they're being pretty annoying at that point, but eventually they stop. Do I go for that loot? I should go for that loot. Oh, now I'm chilling on mats. Okay. Yeah, so we got a couple of refreshes right before the end game starts, which is, you know, like we're in low elo right now, so you know it's not the most impressive thing, I think, but it is an important detail though, because we're all pretty stacked. Look, 126, 89, 121, all pretty stacked at this point. Now I see don't get any kills at this point. Still moving along this edge right here, so zone pulled fully far. And we're just still rotating like this. Kind of being a little bit split again. Nice. Wow. Arku with the god aim. Because we kind of boxed up near the X. Like, I've made a couple of videos about the X. It's basically this point right here where the purple line and the white line, they cross each other. And they, like, right now the zone is expanding, so you don't really see it. But it creates like an X form. That's what I call the X. Yeah, so if zone pulls far this way, yeah, then we can go all the way like this. So, yeah, going dead side in all of these zones, basically. Super broken. Now here we just hold some kids. Spray some kids. I think we cracked them earlier or something. Or someone cracked them. Yeah, so zone pulled this way. And we're like, yeah, perfect rotate if we go like that. So, yeah. I think random called it out. Kind of get blocked here. I don't think you should have reset the thing. We just used this dead side. This is the freest rotate ever, you know? Saving a lot of mats. Now the meta this season is of course like kneecapper and splash. If you have both of those, you're absolutely chilling. If you can't get both of them, like if you can't get the kneecapper, just carry as many kneecappers as you can basically, and carry as many splash as you can. If only one of you has a kneecapper and the other two don't, or maybe two of you have a kneecapper and one of you doesn't, then you can use the kneecapper as like an actual bat and swing someone forward. Is absolutely broken. So yeah, that happens if you don't get like 3 kneecappers in one game. Like some teams even W key for a kneecapper, but maybe not the best strat in every situation, right? Now let's see. We're just fully in zone. We got a pretty early rotate here. Yeah, so now once again, I'm trying to say if zone pulls anywhere this way, we can just go early, go this way, use the dead side once again. Now zone does pull all the way north. I think at this point the pre-edit play would have been better. I think random recognized the team there. It's like, yeah, come here. Now we pump the walls, of course, because, you know, like pumping walls is the most broken thing. Instantly get the wall. He edits. That was a good edit. Someone should have been holding a cone here so they couldn't place it. We kind of did it too late, so he fell through the box. Yeah. Random gets pumped a little bit. Oh, yeah, I think I hit this kid 190 or something. Like a full max damage on him, but we didn't get the kill, unfortunately. Don't know how we didn't get that kill. And here I was still pressuring with Arku, and I just full maxed this kid. I don't know how. Oh, okay, so Arku is getting sprayed by height. Yeah, if he maybe wasn't distracted by height there, we could have gotten the kill there. It's fine. It was a decent opportunity though. I think maybe a pre-edit play would have also worked out a little bit better. Now, we are still at very decent builds, as you can see. So we could just go front side and look for a refresh then, right? Let's see, random, leading the rotate. Okay. Decent rotate, right? I kind of got fucked on the rotate, regrouping now. Okay, let me slow down a little bit. Now here we're just staying together, looking for some refreshes. Random goes again. I go with. Arku didn't really get into the box quick. It's fine, he just expanded the front side. Now here we're looking together, backside. We still have a decent amount of builds. I think random tells us now to come forward and splash again. So we're still holding some kids, staying late. Now we splash. He leads to rotate. I think I did a poor job following this rotate this time. I'm with the Arku right now. And now, okay, random called out that we drop low ground, right? He claimed low. This is a perfect position to get a refresh. Like, actually perfect. Third zone right now. Third moving zone, I mean. Now there's a kid right here. He saw it. We get the ball. I kind of just jump in the box. We have like the splash effect and everything. Maybe a little bit too 50-50, but yeah, I get a kill right there. Maybe I could have gotten killed. Random with the kneecapper just killing me or something. Here we get another kill. I think at this point, if we have a lot of builds, we should just tarp everything. Let's see. Yeah, I think we should have tarped more. Let's see. 51 builds. Yeah, he has 500 mats. He could have tarped, but it's fine. He goes on this layer. We try to regroup. Yeah, now we're all together again. Really good. Now we can just look for some more refreshes. I think the correct play here was to look. Let me see. Was to look this way. Like, there's gonna be some scuff teams here that have to rotate towards us a little bit, but eventually we end up looking down here on these kids, and we didn't really get anything from it. Now random claimed frontside again. I came with him. Now I only have 4 builds, and he has like 200 mats, right? But he's kind of just full fighting these kids and leaving a lot of walls open, height is spraying. I think he should have been like a little bit more safe, and I do go down a little bit early here because, yeah, like I only have 4 builds. I get pumped in my back. Like, I guess I was trying to help him fight these kids a little bit. Just shooting these kids. Don't know why I didn't place a wall there. Now here, like, I don't even know where my teammates are at this point. Like, random is all the way here. Yeah, okay. So I should have gone towards him. Now here I'm kind of chilling. I thought it was my final build. I would have been chilling. This kid just sprayed. I had no more mats left. So yeah, I went down a little early there. Maybe I didn't have to, but random and Arku clutch up a bit. Clutch up. I think a top 3, right? Get a lot of top 3s this turn. Yeah, here's just tarping. Like, this is what he should have been doing. He should have just tarped when he had 500 mats. So we could have just followed and then just gotten refreshes together, I think. This is perfect, bro. Like, they just pumped this floor out, you know, wooden floor. Perfect. Just full box. Yeah, that was a really good play. And then should be easy from there. Just piece control. Nice. That was good. Only siphon mats, unfortunately. Yeah, you get refreshes that late. Can't really expect them to have loads of mats. Now here, he does get a good refresh on that. 500 mats from this. Yeah, so here I think this is just like a little bit of a solo play, right? Maybe Arku could have followed. Yeah, I guess they were fine. Now random goes back. Arku just follows. Doesn't really follow fully. It's fine. Now here they should just stick fully together. Yeah, okay, so random is just like kind of focused on getting kills at this point. Maybe a little bit tunnel visioned. Didn't realize he didn't have the tops there, I think. Like, he saw the chug. He was like, yeah, gotta go get that. Now here he has 300 mats, but he has 40 HP. So I remember this. Like, he dropped all of his mats basically to Arku, so he could just start. I don't know where the mats went. Oh, I didn't pick them up. Ah, shit. Okay, so Arku didn't pick up the mats. Then random picked them up again. Now here, Arku got a good shot on them. Yeah, they should just be fighting together a little bit more. Okay, random goes down. Arcus POV. Gets the knock. Ah, but he was 2 HP. Couldn't get the siphon. Well, GG. Ah, okay, so this was the game where Zone pulled on our drop spot, basically. So when it pulls to our drop spot, we kind of just claim height right on top of like a very high position. That's what we usually do. Let's see if we do it this game. Arku right here. It's gonna build us like a surge tower right here, just on height. So he just built a surge base right here. I think, yeah, I remember this game now. Random, yeah. He had a lot of gold. I think we got a car this game. Yeah, we have a mythic, so we got the car. You know these cars in the game, like with the bots and everything. They have like a little vault in the car, and then you just get like mythic loot. You get like chug chugs. Let's see who has chug chug. Yeah, I have chug chug, or Arco has chug chug. And yeah, you get so much gold from it as well. So we went to the black market, and I think going to the black market was fine. Maybe we should have gone all together, which was a little bit better maybe. But Arco was in this gold spot, right? So yeah, we kind of wanted to maintain height here. So I get the idea. I think the plan was maybe a little bit fine. Now here there was a trio coming towards us. So there's just a kid here. He's trying to fight me a little bit. Now random. Let's see what he is doing. I think random should have gone up quicker. We either should have left in the toilet here or left out from the top. But I think he was a little slow here, just not doing anything. Now we're just waiting for this team to 1v3 me, basically. Like, he's not really with me. Arku is all the way here, you know, so I'm kind of just 1v3ing here. Yeah, so this cone, I think random just edited this cone. So I was stuck here. I think I got bumped, probably. Yeah, I got bumped. So I don't know if the plan was to leave through toilet. I think we might need to discuss it a little further, right? And then random is holding these kids off. Also get bumped right here. So they just followed us through the toilet. And this was all pretty scuffed from that point. I think the main mistakes have already been made. But random goes down early. I do eventually survive. Wow. Okay, so random fully shits on that kid. But he has 4 builds right now. Can't really do anything. Yeah. Okay. Like he has kneecapper. You could have done what I did. I eventually went this way and then just went through storm a little bit. Went right side because I knew there were some teams just holding here. But he got a knock. Oh, he gets killed from behind. Wow, there was still a kid sitting there. Yeah, I guess a little unlucky there. But I already left. I didn't know what random's plan was this game. Like, I didn't really feel like he told me what his plan was. In some of those situations. If he wanted to leave outside of the black market. Or, you know, what he wanted to do when we were in storm. That he wanted to go this way. Just sit there. So I kind of went solo. Here I thought maybe I could get the card. But this kid also pushed me. So eventually I just use splash and full dip. And I regroup with Arku, who's still sitting in the surge base. So I just pad up here. Now zone pool is far. This way. So we could just go early front side. Like we have a lot of different options. But if we wait a little bit, we can wait for zone to expand. And then it could go like very deep in. I think that was my plan. So here we're just sitting on the top for a while. Now eventually I splash. Just jump off. Kneecapper. Best movement item. One of the best movement items, to be honest, ever created. Maybe not. Maybe Void Mask is pretty good, but like, yeah, Void Mask is so awkward. Now I only have 18 builds, and these kids are just spraying me for 0 reason. So now I just have to drop down here, which is a little bit of bad positioning, but we're deep in zone. Yeah, we're chilling right now. We have to get a refresh early, right? I have 9 builds. Arku has 14. I have 17 now. He dropped me some. Now zone pool's this way, which means we gotta stick this side of zone, right? This congested side, we kind of want to stick left side as much as possible, probably. I think Arku got a good beam on these kids though. Let me see. We hit him a little bit. Like, I was like, yeah, we need to jump on some team insta. Yeah, okay, he got a beam. We were like, yeah, let's fight him. I pressured from this way. He went around. Kneecapper. Yeah. Just build on the loot. And he got a very decent refresh from it. So yeah, the earlier you go for a refresh, the better the refresh is. Yeah, it's gonna be, probably. The more likely it's a good refresh, I should say. Now here I said, yeah, I'll go this way. Just went up here. Now, let's see. This kid just holding me a little bit. Kind of scuffed at this point. Let's see where Arku is. Also barely following. Okay, he does see me right here, which is good. He knows where I am. Yeah, he knows I'm right there. He could have maybe boxed right next to me. It's fine. Goes up here. I think this was better positioning actually from me. I went up some layers. Like we had a decent amount of builds, right? Maybe not that many, but it was a decent refresh. And those low layers were very scuffed. So now we just gotta get something. Another refresh. Kind of beaming these kids on the rotate, but not that much. Let's see what happens here. I just splash up. We stick on high leg. I hit this kid white. Oh yeah. I knocked him here. So I just box up. I got the refresh. Very decent refresh once again. Now, Arku is fighting this kid, cracked him. He only has 6 builds. Like here we should just regroup. Okay, he got a knock as well. Yeah, I guess he is playing pretty good, but he's playing as a solo. So I think, yeah, I'm just sitting here on a high layer. I think maybe he should have regrouped sooner. I think eventually my teammate Random calls out like I have to drop low ground towards Arku. So Arku is sitting here. And, you know, we could still play it out as a duo. Like he doesn't have to die here, I think. He has 2 builds though. So here I kind of fuck up my movement and I try to drop down towards Arku. Like otherwise I would not have been in this situation, but I'm like in the full box of a trio basically. I don't know how I got out of there, but yeah, that is very lucky, not gonna lie. So I drop down low ground. Like here I'm perfectly on the layer that Arku is at. Like Arku is right here, but he went down earlier, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, so he went down early. It's fine. Now I just gotta clutch up the placement points, right? Like it's a top 9 right now. And the difference between the top 9 and top 3 is pretty big. Full trio here. I should have placed the cone. Holy shit. Why didn't I do that? Still, like why didn't I do that, bro? I didn't really realize. Didn't realize this either. I hope I built behind me here. So here I'm just like kind of playing out my maths. And if you're trying to clutch up as a solo in trios, then usually how to get refreshes is by isolating one kid. Either going for a full solo or splitting up a trio somehow. Maybe boxing one kid of a trio. You can't really fight a full trio if you're a solo, right? That's basically impossible. Here just looking around me to see where players are. I eventually hit this kid. Like here I knew he was gonna be in this box. Like if there was like a wall open here, he could have just left, but I saw it was closed, so I knew he would still be there, right there. And I just 50-50'd him, got the kill. Didn't get any shields from it though. Here I just started a little. I only have 8 builds at this point. Is that just a solo on height or something? Like, oh no, it's full trio on height. Okay, they're very high. Now here I just went and stormed a little bit. Yeah, just clutching the placement points. You know, I got a top 4 here. Here I placed one of the most tactical stair placements ever, bro. Like, I placed a stair here so that height can see me. These kids can see me. Like if I build a wall, height can still see me. If I build a floor, these kids might have an angle still on me. So that stair placement was fantastic. Still clutching the placement points. Top 4 right now. There's a full trio here. There's not much I can do with 0 builds. I'm just kind of waiting it out. Now here I crack one of them, I place a wall. And now they are all looking at me. I have a kneecapper, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, well GG. was a decent game still. Like we have 184 points at this point, which is very decent. Now in this game we get a 20 bomb, and I'm gonna take credit for that a little bit. You know, like we got a 20 bomb. We've got so many kills in this end game, and yeah, you're gonna see what happens. But here, you know, off spawn fighting. Yeah, we didn't die off spawn once this tournament. I guess sometimes, you know, one of us gets knocked or something. We killed this kid. Yeah, we're fine. So now it's a 2v3. These kids are sitting right there. So they're still trying to fight us a little bit, you know. Let's see. Ooh. Wow, Arku got full beamed right there. I see this kid. Eventually he beams me a little bit. Or hits me. Now I know, like, he's not gonna have a lot of mass, right? He has 10 builds. Like, this is kind of... we're like a scuffed fight. Like, we're all scuffed. So if you can spray a little bit, you might waste someone's builds and then you can just get like a free Elam. But I didn't have much ammo. Kind of playing it chill. Now eventually we think they split up. So like this kid is coming this way and the other kid is fully at the other side. I'm just playing chill. Like he got me to 1 HP. I'm just waiting. Like I can't really do much. Let's see who gets the kill here though. Ooh. Okay, Arku goes down. Oh, I don't remember this. Okay, so this game or early game was actually it's actually pretty bad. So Arku got split up. He was kind of 1v1ing here, but eventually he went down. Now here we're together and eventually we just leave. Ah yeah, and we reboot. So our early game was pretty scuffed this game. But I think we're gonna be fine at this point, you know, somewhere in the mid game. At least we don't die off spawn. Ooh, we're actually pretty scuffed, not gonna lie. Like random does give me the confidence to win from scuffed positions. Like there's a lot of games where we're like full scuffed or something, or maybe like one of us goes down or something like that, and he's like, nah, we're winning this game, and now we actually win the game. So that's actually really good that he gives me the confidence. So here, these are some mountain zones, right? So yeah, that is going to be a crucial part of our game. I think we're already discussing height at this point. Not sure. But here, we kind of just build up on top of a mountain. I guess I do a little bit. Or like, yeah, we can claim the mountain. Like, if you can play height for mountain zones, it's so broken. Basically a guaranteed win. It's not like in other metas where you have Void Mask or something. Or where you can just pad up. Nah. Like, I guess you have Splash, but... Here, I don't know who's marking this. I don't know who's marking that. Yeah, we're thinking, okay, so if zone pulls far into this onto this mountain, then we can get the mountain, and then like everyone has to rotate towards us. It's gonna be a free game from there, right? If we can get that height base right there. Now here, like this was kind of a scuffed game, and we're below on Surge, so it's not something we're usually at. I knocked that kid. I just have aimbot or something this game. Like I never really liked the burst. I don't really like burst, but this is like the first game I didn't find something better than a blue burst, and I just got like a knock insta and beamed that other kid. So we're above Surge again. Now here, before the end game starts, we got a lot of refreshes, I see. Like we got a lot of kills. Let's see from random's POV what happens. Yeah, okay, so zone ends up pulling far, and we're at this point right here. So we have a the freest rotate ever, basically. Okay, so he got a kill in zone or something. Oh, he got a knock here as well, wow. Okay, so we go on this team. Nice, he's blocking all the angles. Like, we are just full fighting these kids, right? Okay, so that's refresh number 1. Let's see, where do we get another kill? Somewhere there. Now, zone does pull here, right? Still pulling on the mountains. Now here, we jump on this team a little bit. Now here, I just go up on height. We're not in zone here, but I don't know why I did this actually. Like Random and Arku are still on low ground somewhere. Maybe I thought this was in zone. I think this whole game I was thinking, you know, like we're gonna take height this game from the mountain. Like this whole game I was thinking about it. Now here there was a team we could box fight. Like we're in zone here, so I just built metal. So Arku and Random could come to me. Like they didn't really box up yet. Pretty sure. Eventually they stick together. They're kind of on a higher layer, which is maybe better. Now here, apparently I got 1v3'd from low ground. Just build up. Got a kill in zone. Now zone pulled far. Up the mountain. Once again. Bro, this is so crucial, bro. If you don't recognize these things, if you don't go for height in these zones, you're missing out. You're missing out. I'm helping the competition right now, bro. Sharing all of my secrets. Yeah, that's something I've realized. Like, I'm helping the competition by making these videos. I think that's actually one of the reasons why we don't really see many pros just teaching and sharing all of their secrets. Because, you know, they're only helping the competition, making it harder for them. But I don't care. I don't think a lot of people will be able to grind like I do. So, I think I'm chilling. Now here, they go up kind of near the mountain, right? I was like, oh, boys, we can just claim fully on height. They boxed up right here. Look at this. They just boxed up. They were like, nah. Let's just sit here. There was already a high team, by the way. But I was like, no. We're not doing this. We're not boxing up here. I went all the way here as a solo. Maybe a little bit bad. But like, yeah, I was like, I took this opportunity. I was like, we can take height from this. And then I told them, come up to me, come up to me. And this ended up being like one of the most important decisions for the entire tourney basically. Because we were at like 180 points at this point. We got like a 20 bomb, which meant like we got like 280 points after this game. Something crazy. So we took height, sprayed that team down. They all took fall as well. Like, don't they have kneecapper? Yeah, so they have kneecapper. What are these weird movement items as well? We got a kill as well. Didn't get that kill. Got a knock there. Yeah, so we took height. Random went front side a little bit, tarped. In metal, of course. Now we're just trying to get some kills. And we basically dropped like a 20 bomb from height. Was that my knock? Nah. This kid was 1 HP. Couldn't get the kill though. Now, I don't know, like, I think I had some bad aim this game. Like, there's some games where my AR aim is actually kind of crazy. But this game was not really on point. I could have gotten more kills, I think. So here I just split all of my hard mats, right? So random can tarp. Like, for instance, this right here. Yeah, I remember that. Like, I could have easily beamed him 200 to 0 mid-air there. But we're all getting kills from height here. Let's see Arku's perspective. Cracking that kid. Getting some kills there as well. Now, maintaining height is pretty straightforward, especially in this mountain zone. Just gotta tarp, put a lot of pressure, kill some kids, and yeah, eventually we just end up winning this game with like 23 kills or something. Yeah, Arku gets some tags on this final player, which is super good. So we get 1 extra kill, right? Yeah. And GG. Well, that is how we qualified for Division 2. If you want to see how we play Division 2, then subscribe to the channel right now. Also like and comment WVODs. Yeah, we still make a lot of mistakes that we need to fix before Div 2, but yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. I think we have decent chances of qualifying Div 1, at least this season. We're going to try our best, as always. And as always, keep grinding, and I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Peace!